The voice I never saw. Ajan Ostenbekova met him by complete accident. Her friend was chatting on the phone, and accidentally I dialed a wrong number. Then she laughed and handed over the phone. Here, talk to him. Seems like a decent guy. Lives in Bishkek. On the other end was Nazar, 19 years old, calm, with a light sense of humor and a kind voice. Ajan was 17, studying at a college in Tashkumeya. The conversation flowed easily, as if they instantly knew they could talk to each other about anything. From that day on, their connection began. No photos, no meetings, just a voice. But that voice became something more to Aijan than just a companion. Nasser was someone who listened, who understood, who soothed. He became her closest friend. And something more, though she was afraid to admit it to herself. They talked for 2 years, every single day. She shared everything with him, from joy to pain. He was always there for her. In his voice, she found the warmth she had always been missing. They both wanted to meet. But Aysen lived in Tashkumeya, and Nasser was in Bishkek. Neither of them had the time or means to travel. More than distance separated them, and more than friendship tied them together. Aysen fell in love, truly. And she believed one day they would meet. She even imagined how it would be. Their first meeting, the first silence, the first real hello. When Aysen finished college, she decided to apply to a university in Bishkek, officially, for education. But in truth, to be closer to him. She wrote to Nazar, I'm applying to university in Bishkek. We'll be able to meet. I really want that. The reply came quickly. Don't. I don't need that. I don't want to see you. Forget me. She couldn't believe it. She called. He answered. The same voice, but cold, distant. It was just chatting, Aijan. Nothing more. I thought you understood that. She was silent. Inside, emptiness. He didn't say sorry. Didn't explain. He just shattered everything they had. Okay, she replied. Goodbye. And she never messaged him again. Nassar truly believed at the time that he didn't love her. He was confused. He was scared. It all seemed unreal. Just a voice, a phone, a distance. He didn't know he had just pushed away his one true love. He realized it only years later. Ayjan stayed in Bishkek. She got accepted, studied hard. Never told anyone the real reason she moved. Only she knew how every night she went to sleep thinking, what if he had said something different that day? But time passed. She grew, matured, became stronger. After university, she became a flight attendant, traveled the world, met thousands of passengers, saw thousands of cities, and finally learned how to live without pain. One day, she met Maksat, a young doctor. He wasn't a fairy tale prince, but a real man, quiet, kind, steady. He didn't promise stars, he was simply there. And that was enough. Aishan didn't open up to him right away. She was afraid of getting hurt again. But Maksat patiently waited. And one day, she realized this was love. Quiet, faithful, real love. They got married. A year later, their daughter Alina was born. A little miracle in whom Aishan saw a reflection of the best version of herself. With her birth, Aishan's heart became whole. And Nassar, he lived, met people, tried, had relationships, but something was always missing. He didn't understand it right away. He was still searching for the one he had once pushed away. He was searching for Aijan's voice, her gentleness, her strength, her warmth, the kind that reached him, even through a phone line. With the years, it became clear. Everything he tried to build was wrong, with the wrong people. He remembered how easy it was to be silent with her, how she always knew when he needed words, and when he just needed silence. He realized he had loved her. He just understood it too late. 12 years had passed. Nassar was 31. He sat in a cafe, scrolling through the news on his phone, and suddenly came across an article. Flight attendant Ayjan Alstanbekova. We don't just care for passengers, we do good on the ground too. He froze. Ayjan Alstanbekova. It couldn't be a coincidence. He opened the article. A photo. A woman in uniform with a kind and confident smile. Intelligent eyes. Grown up, strong, beautiful. The very one he had never seen, and yet instantly recognized. Something broke inside him. He read, Senior flight attendant, mother of a 5-year-old daughter, volunteer. He was shocked, lost. She was so beautiful, so real, so unreachable. He wanted to write something, to speak, to ask for forgiveness, but he didn't, because he understood. She already had her life, her person, her love, the one who stayed, the one who never left. One day, little Alina came up to her mum. Mummy, did you love anyone before Daddy? Aishan paused, gently stroked her daughter's hair and said, I did. But you know, love isn't just butterflies in your tummy. It's when someone stays. When they hold your hand. In the good and the bad. Like your dad. Alina nodded and smiled. And Aishan looked out the window, and just for a moment, remembered the voice from the past. The one that once warmed her heart. But she didn't need to return there anymore, because everything that truly mattered was here, with her, now.